We are just under a week away from Pokémon Horizons hitting our screens, and with that new series comes new characters and new protagonists. Yup, Ashy Boy is out, and now it's time for Liko. And so today, I'm going to be hypothesizing what her final team would be. Alright then, let's not waste any time and get right into it. First off, it's pretty much already been confirmed that Liko's starter will be Sprigatito. Now, I'm not too sure of what the future holds for this little grass kitty. I could see Liko keeping her in her base form but still being very unique and powerful, similar to mons like Ash's Bulbasaur or Dawn's Piplup. But then, on the other hand, I could see her fully evolving her all the way up to Meowscarada. I think Liko showing off the Protean ability would also be pretty cool. And who knows, maybe she'll keep it at the middle stage of Florigato, similar to Serena's Braixen. I really don't know, so I could see this going anywhere. As for our next Pokemon, this is one of, if not the most popular Paldean Pokemon, and that of course is Tinkaton. This Pokemon just makes a ton of sense, and the Pokemon Company does a good job of paying attention to the Pokemon that the fanbase likes, and shoving them down our throat, like Charizard, or Lucario, or Greninja. So yes, the Pokemon Company more than likely knows us fans love Tinkaton, so they will more than likely give it a major role in the anime, and no role is more major than being on the protagonist's team. Plus, I'd love to see her take down a Corviknight. As for Liko's third Pokemon, we're gonna give her arguably the second most popular Paldean Pokemon, Lechonk. Yes, just yes. Now the Pokemon Company already knows how much we love Lechonk. They just released a really cute video of him to help kick off the new Scarlet and Violet trading card packs. I see Lechonk as being the comedic relief Pokemon of the series, something like Ash's Oshawott in Black and White. Plus, Lechonk would also be a great first capture for Liko in an early route. Or maybe she catches him during a school field trip or something like that. Okay, and now, it's important to remember that part of the Horizon series will take place in the Kanto region. And if there's one thing the Pokemon Company loves, it's shoving Kanto down our throats. So, we're gonna give Liko a few Kantonian Pokemon. With that being said, I feel like Eevee's the perfect Pokemon for this team. I mean, besides Pikachu and Charizard, I would argue that Eevee's one of the biggest faces in the Pokemon franchise. Think back. Since about May in Gen 3, we've had an Eevee in the front of the anime one way or another. Plus, imagine how cute Eevee and Sprigatito would be just hanging out together. I don't see her evolving this Pokemon either though. Next, well, not necessarily a Kanto Pokemon, it definitely draws a lot of inspiration from one. Yes, I've got a very strong feeling that Liko will end up having a Paradox Pokemon, and as I look through the entire Paradoxal roster, only one seemed right to me, and this is Screamtail. Now, Screamtail fits well because it isn't a totally OP Paradox Mon, like Roaring Moon or Iron Valiant. And again, this is a pretty cute Mon to add to her roster. Plus, more Kanto fan service, so that's always a plus. Finally, the last Pokemon on Liko's team of 6 is Palafin. Now, Palafin is another one of those popular Paldean Pokemon, but this one is particularly powerful. That's a lot of P's. Now with this Pokemon, I think there's a lot of potential for strong storytelling. With Liko likely being an inexperienced trainer, and Palafin likely being incredibly OP, I think we could get a solid arc about her trying to control Palafin's power. Think Ash's Charizard, Dawn's Mamoswine, or Iris's Dragonite. Plus, I could see Palafin having a split personality thing, where his base form is kind and lovable, but then when he goes hero mode, he becomes more aggressive and possibly arrogant. Now this would be Liko's full team of 6, but maybe like Ash did in the original series, she'll end up catching more than 6 Pokemon and just rotating them out throughout the series. Some other Pokemon I could possibly see her using are the following: Ampharos, Gardevoir, Milotic, or even Tatsuguri. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of Liko's team that I made for her, and any changes you would make in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please consider hitting that like button. Thanks guys, have a good one.